All right, we're here. Down. Welcome, everyone.
Well, did I not say that yesterday? Maybe not. I'm on my way. Oh, this is really weird. Usually we'd be talking to somebody for 15 minutes right now.
We would have already, but yeah.
All right. Oh, you got some drum stuff going on over there. Roger Rabbit, what's up, Linda? Here we go. Really don't have an agenda. What's the name of the show? Right. What? No, you didn't.
It's the I Don't Give a Shit show.
No, you didn't write that in the caption.
I'm not going to put that on the
Are you serious? I thought it was all going to be captioned. In
the description. Yeah, nope. We're live, but we have no idea.
It, man.
No idea.
Got kind of an idea.
Okay, good. I'm glad you do.
Thank you. Thank you, Filipio. Never mind. That would have been pushing the button too much.
Yeah. All right, here we go, folks. Back in 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-2351. 800-561-2351. 800-561-2351. Again, that's 800-561-2351.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocky Stucci.
Ladies and
almost. It almost came off.
What?
Yeah.
I almost jumped out of my chair.
Sorry, I pointed at you and almost threw my ring at you.
You would really have to appreciate my reflexes, though, because I was like...
Were you? Ready to catch it?
Actually, I had no idea. You okay?
Hi, everybody.
It's Thursday, our Friday.
It's our Freaky Friday. Oh, my God. You're already on it.
And Petey.
Let's go ahead. Look.
Oh.
Boom. Are these not freaking badass? So tell them what these are.
These here are from last year, 2021 Celebrity Softball Classic.
That's a big-ass ring right there. That would hurt.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the stage of, boys and girls, welcome to the 2022 Celebrity Softball Classic right here at Globe Life Field.
Oh, he's already working the voice, folks. So Rocky is the official announcer of the Celebrity Softball. What is it? Celebrity Softball
Classic.
Mm-hmm. It is the tournament where veterans and celebrities get together here at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. It's where the Texas Rangers play, and they get together and they play a softball game for charity.
Can you give me some echo?
It's no, I don't know.
I know you can. You were doing it that one day. You were pushing all those buttons.
I did, but awesome. I don't have it on over here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, sorry. Don't have the echo FX on over here. But most of you have seen these, but we're going to play a couple of them tonight. So here you go. It's time for the 2022 Celebrity Softball Classic at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. I'm Ron Phillips, and here's our official on-field announcer, Rocky Stucci.
Folks, Rocky Stucci here, the official announcer for the Celebrity Softball Classic. Look at where I'm at. Globe Life Field, the location for the Celebrity Softball event that's going to be held June 11th. What you need to do right now is you need to go to celebritysoftballclassic.org. Celebritysoftballclassic.org. You see all these seats? All the way around, we have a spot for you. Celebritysoftballclassic.org. We have an amazing lineup of guests like you're going to see right now.
Athletes and TV celebrities will come together to help raise money for our first responders and wounded military veterans.
Boom. If you ain't going to come to the game, we can't be friends, folks. Get on over to celebritysoftballclassic.org, celebritysoftballclassic.org. Support the amazing men and women in uniform, the veterans, and all those that have given so much to give us the freedom to do this beautiful event. Celebrity Softball Classic, June 11th. Be there.
Tickets on sale now at celebritysoftballclassic.org. For event promoter TK Klund and announcer Rocky Stucci, I'm Ron Phillips. We'll see you there.
Yeah, we will. We had fun making those. We actually made 4 of those
In 15 minutes.
Well, we shot 4 of them in 15 minutes.
So let's just get it out in the open.
4.5 hours to make them.
I know, but we couldn't stop you. That was the problem. I'm like, dude, that first one, awesome.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, wait, I got number 2 coming, and then numr 3, and then number 4. And it was like 11:30 at night. We're like, how you doing?
We'll play one of the other ones at the end of the show that was with Rocky and TK. It's kind of got the same feel. It's got the same voiceover from me. Different stuff, different
I
content.
gotta tell you,
and a different song. So.
If I may, dude, your voice, literally, I could cut glass right now.
My voice. It's a Texan accent. It's funny because when I get behind the microphone and I can hear the bass or the what's it called? It's the bass of the voice, and I sound different. Most people sound different when they put headphones on.
Oh, yeah.
And talk into a microphone.
See, I think I sound sexier than I do.
Well, it surprises a lot of people. I mean, even our guests that we have that sit down with us, we used to have to tell them before they sat down, put on the headphones. Now, listen, when you start talking, you're going to sound different than you think you do.
Yeah, how you doing?
It's because there's a lot of processing on the microphones, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that makes you sound
sexy as hell,
a little deeper, probably a little more.
No, it's just pulling and enhancing the already existing. Why do I sound weird?
I don't know. Why?
There it is. It was my headphones.
Yeah, don't hit me with that.
One more time.
Don't hit me with that ring. I put my ring in front of Petey.
You know what? I bet you any money that we can give away some tickets. If there's anybody that's going to be in the area June 11th, we can hook you up. I know people. Just saying. We may know a couple people.
We know a couple of people.
There.
Yeah, and those tickets are, how much are they going for online?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's you and I don't have to have tickets, so I don't know.
No, we walk right in, man. We go right to the field.
It's going to be the Celebrity Softball Classic 2022, and I want to say thanks to TK for allowing Rocky and I to be on the field and do what we're going to do. So,
and we're going to be sexy as shit.
It's what he said. He might be. I'm just going to be waddling around on the field.
I'm going to be really conscious about how I'm walking because I want to make sure I don't have that east side strut going thing. You know, I'm going to try to be a little bit more appropriate.
Yeah. Are you going to wear sweatpants and stuff like you did last year? Because you were playing last year, right?
No, I knew I wasn't playing. I was just down there for the selfies.
Oh, I got you.
Oh,
he did. Did you even bat last year?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, I was good.
You walked around on the sidelines.
You know what? I got to hang out with some really cool ass people.
I agree.
That's it.
There's a lot of cool people.
But yeah, so when he asked this year if I got a little anxiety, just saying, you know, until I hear it.
You've never announced in a stadium
like that because
before.
it's going to be like, hello.
Well,
welcome.
That's going to be one of those times where you're going to be freaked out by your voice because you're going to hear it in the stadium too.
Phillips.
Stu Peters did the announcing last year, right?
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm going to sound way sexier than Stu Peters.
Probably.
Oh, totally. I already see it. No, man. Hey, are we going to stream it all when we're there? We're going to do some live streams from the field, right?
I will try to do some live streams because I'm just going to follow you around more than anything, and probably
no, we're standing shoulder to shoulder as a team.
Shoot film, shoot video.
You know what, dude?
I can probably mount my phone on that camera rig and shoot video and go live at the same time. That would be cool as hell, would it not?
I think I just saw it. I'm going to grab your ass while we're on the field.
Of course.
I'm going to cuff it good, dude, so everybody sees it because I'm going to say it while I'm announcing it and doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
You got to wait till we're on the Jumbotron first, then do it.
Is that what they call it, the Jumbotron?
I don't know. That's like a 1980s thing. I don't
but
know
I felt it, though. It's like
it's the big screen.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I may know people
Uh-huh.
at a certain time.
Nice.
Pan over to the meatball because he's getting a grab.
What are we doing tonight? Are we doing anything tonight?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Wow, you just threw me on the spot. Put me in like a manner.
You knew what we were doing. That's what you said. You
No,
said
we were going to talk a little bit about the Celebrity League and then talk about the spiritual experience. Did we say we are going to talk about that tonight?
You didn't say that, but what are you talking about?
But I want to talk about NASA launching naked pictures into space.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
So I did see that.
I got support I would like to give to somebody somewhere.
It's not.
Do we need to help pay for this?
No, it's not naked pictures.
Is there a GoFundMe?
It's drawings with boobs and a dong. That's what they're crude drawings too.
What do you mean of boobs and a dong?
Yeah, they're really crude.
Like what? Like a sexual scene?
No. It's just a man and a woman standing side by side.
So what's crude? Can I look at these pictures right now?
Yeah, when I say crude, it's just they're not. It's like a kindergartner drew them with a crayon, kind of crude.
Oh.
They're not like nudie pics, dude.
Why would they do a picture like that? Why don't they just like take a picture of me and you and just send it?
I don't know. I mean, I think somewhere we've got those pictures. I don't know if I could show them or not, but you're not.
What do we do?
Right?
What do we do?
Is that story in the group?
So they think that this crayon thing, right? Yeah, it's in the group. I just pulled it up.
Okay.
So they think this crayon drawing, or however they decided to draw it, they thought that drawing it would attract aliens. That's the purpose behind this?
Well, I mean, there's the story. What's the story behind it? There is a reason for it.
Well,
let's see. NASA to launch naked pictures of humans. The pictures are there if you scroll down.
I'm scrolling, brother.
Yeah, there they are right there.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have never even looked at that.
They're like 8-bit drawings. Connect over here and I'll let people see the pictures. So it says, NASA scientists plan to launch pictures of naked humans into space in the hope of luring aliens to us.
Oh, this will work.
She ain't got big enough boobs, I can tell you
This
that right
will
now.
definitely work.
The depictions will also include an invitation to respond should an intelligent alien race find the space nudes. Fortunately, the hypothetical aliens shouldn't be too shocked by the unsolicited nudes. So here's what there it is. That's the crude 8-bit drawing that NASA is going to be sending into space.
What was that thing that you used to play? And you had the two dials, and then you steered it.
Etch-a-sketch.
That's like an etch-a-sketch penis.
Now, any idea what those other symbols are on the
DNA?
Okay, yep, that's DNA on the right. But what are those?
Some kind of code, genetic
Okay.
codes. They're genetic. I'm feeling it, brother.
The main aim of the BITG project, which is Beacon in the Galaxy, is to send a message to any alien civilizations that could be out there, right? Scientists think the pixelated, and that's what it is, illustration of a naked man and woman waving hello could help us finally make contact with extraterrestrials.
Oh, that's it.
What?
That's all. They're waving hello. Like the aliens are going to know that that's saying hello.
Yeah. Along with the nude figures and a DNA depiction, the scientists have also tried to depict gravity. So that's what that is. This all adds up to become an updated binary coded message that can be sent into space.
What's gravity?
Scientists think a binary coded message is most likely to be understood by aliens. Interesting. Binary is the simplest form of mathematics, as it involves only two opposing states, 0 and 1. Yes or no, black or white, mass or empty space. They added, quote, the proposed message includes basic mathematical and physical concepts to establish a universal means of communication, followed by information on the biochemical composition of life on Earth, the solar system's time-stamped position in the Milky Way relative to known globular clusters, as well as digitized depictions of the solar system and Earth's surface. Now, I will tell you, in looking at those images, if I were an alien, I'm not smart enough to decode those images. But maybe, even at the basic level that they sent here, aliens can look at that and go, oh, shit, that's what that is.
Just like that.
Dude's got some junk. She's got some boobs.
Nah, you know,
and
he's all right.
There's DNA.
It's all right. You know, it's like I kind of stereotyping. You know, I'm not judging.
But why would they not send like nudes?
Like real
nudes,
ones.
Yeah.
I mean, like close-ups. Like this is where the reproductive action happens.
Even cadaver.
Make it like a Disney ride,
pictures,
you know,
dude.
like a 3D Disney ride, and you go up
good
and
Lord.
you know, and then it shows you where the
Now you're all out of whack. Like even cadavers, dead people. They do science
Would
with
you
dead people all the
volunteer
time
your body?
in a heartbeat. Send Fat Boy up there with a message that says, "Come see all of this good stuff."
See now, if that
I
would
left
may
you
attract them.
speechless, didn't I?
No, that would make, you know, I was thinking things that I can't absolutely say, and then I had to figure out a way to tone it down
Nice.
to present it. No, I mean, dude, if I saw you floating in a capsule up in space, I'll be like,
You
I'm
know, this
doing
isn't
that.
the first
I'm
time
doing
they
that.
sent naked pictures to space, right?
I'm hoping that the other naked pictures were a little bit more
Nope.
real.
They sent those naked pictures up in 1972 on the Voyager spacecraft.
Oh,
It's the same kind of pictures.
did it really go to space?
Did what really go to space?
The Voyager. There may be a couple people that think it wasn't real. I'm just trying to support everybody here in this conversation.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay, because I was like, oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, everybody felt me. You.
They
Everybody
sent
told me.
Voyager 1 and Voyager 2
Okay.
to space.
So they made it.
in the 70s, early 70s. And they are both way out past. I think they're out past the solar system now.
What?
Yeah, they're way out there. Way. I mean,
Kinda-
they've been traveling for almost 50 years.
And how
Well,
fast
50
does it
years,
go?
one of them.
What's it going, like 1,000 miles an hour?
Let me look that up while you ruminate on this for a second.
I am ruminating on it because a lot of the stuff I didn't even know, you know, because there's just too much going on right here. And I just, when we were at Newland's house, we were seeing shooting stars left and right,
I've got the speed now.
except Ron Phillips, because he was trying to see what stars he was looking at because he
On
had his
my app.
mobile app.
I had my mobile app out and ready. All right.
How many shooting
How-
stars did you see that night?
Only one.
We saw like 9,
Yeah. How fast do you think Voyager 1 is traveling right now?
15,000 miles an hour.
Well, you're close. Not.
17. What? I'm close. Not.
Not close. No.
Oh, well, that was very misleading at first.
I know it was meant to be.
50,000 miles an hour.
Nope. 38,210 miles an hour.
Damn.
Yeah. 38,210 miles an hour. It cost us $250 million to send that up.
Yes.
Let's see. Real-time distance and velocity data on Voyager 1.
Ron's into this stuff.
This number one, this thing is way the hell out there. As of May 12th, 2022. Oh, because it's carrying plutonium-238.
What does that mean?
That's what's powering it. It says it still has 70.25% of the plutonium that it had at launch.
Dude, it's going to circle the universe and come right back.
Yeah. By January 1st, 2165, it will have exhausted all its plutonium, and it will have decayed into lighter elements.
So then what does it do? Does it blow up?
No, it just continues to go. And I think that we're still receiving signals from it, although the signals are extraordinarily faint.
It probably takes
Faint.
15 years for a signal to get here.
No, it doesn't. I think they said it takes a couple of months.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
So that signal of that
it may take let's see.
picture or audio or whatever it's sending, it's literally just floating. Like you don't even see it. I think that's the most amazing thing is you have a signal and you can like catch it from that far away.
Yeah. Let's see. They've been operating Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, which launched 16 days apart, have been operating for 44 years, 8
Jeez.
months, and 7 days as of May the 12th, and still communicates with the Deep Space Network to receive routine commands and transmit data to Earth.
What's the Deep Space Network?
I don't know.
Sounds like a TV show that Audrey would watch.
Yeah. Let's see. How far can Voyager 1 go before we lose contact? Let's see.
I say
Oh my
55
God.
light years.
This thing, it says, as of January 28th of last year, 2021, Voyager 1 is more than 14,155,000,000,000 miles away. It is also moving away at the speed of 38,026 miles per hour.
So do you just have to pray that the thing ain't going to hit something? 'Cause there is space debris, right?
There is space debris. And I saw a TikTok by Degrassi the other day about our spaceships hitting stuff. And he says, you got to think about how expansive space is. And yes, there's a lot of space crap out there. He said, but the chances of it hitting anything at all are slim to none. Very slim.
But it could happen.
How far can Voyager 1 go before we lose communication?
Okay, so here, I got a question for you. All right, so if there was a company that was a high-tech company.
I'm sorry, I said a couple of months. It takes 21 hours for that signal to reach Voyager 1.
21 hours for it just to fly through space.
Yeah.
And then like a catcher's mitt, it says, phew, there's your info.
21 light hours.
If you had the opportunity to go to a company, like we're talking about this man and woman, right? They sent it up into space. However they sent it, put it on a little chip or whatever they did, right? If you had the opportunity to go to this high-tech company and they were able to launch any message you wanted to give up in space, and you could potentially be what aliens find, Ron frickin' Phillips.
Would I do it?
Would you do it?
In a heartbeat.
What would you say?
Greetings. Please don't ask me to take you to my leader, because damn. You
That's
know what I'm,
deep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, turn around, turn around and go.
Hey, you know there are people who get launched into space after they die. Little tubes of their ashes, shoot them up there. That's what I want to do. I want to be cremated, put into a bullet, and just shot into space. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
It's weird, but it's cool.
No, it's not weird. I mean, shit. Some people say, hey, go dump me in a dirty ass river. You know what I mean? Because it was my favorite place. Ron wants to go to space where there's no such thing as time.
Theoretically, there isn't really a limit on how far we can communicate with objects in space as long as they reply back to us. With our current technology, we could reliably communicate with the Voyager 1 for thousands of years, even if it's many, many light years away from us.
What kind of communication are we talking about? Just like pictures?
What? No. Well, no, it's
what is it exactly the purpose of this thing?
It's just out. I mean,
They just want to fly.
it's reading. Yeah, it's got instruments on it, and it's sending back stuff.
Okay, all right.
And so it's programmatic language that they're sending out there.
Oh,
it says, despite all of that, we can communicate with Voyager 1 for only a few years more. The reason is the probe's nuclear-powered electrical supply weakens each day. So it'll stop communicating, and we'll stop being able to communicate with it. But if it had the ability, we could continue to communicate. That's kind of wild. I mean, and there's no way to fathom how far 14 trillion miles is. There's just no way.
No, we can't fathom what getting to the frickin' Earth's atmosphere is, really. You know, could you imagine being in one of those ships where they literally just go outside Earth's atmosphere and they just float for a minute and then come back? Just the experience to see the roundness of the planet.
Yeah.
And to see it actually from a distance away to where you actually see some of the glow from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shatner even said it. I think the experience was surreal. It was godly. You know, I want to do it. $50. I'll get him. I'll call him right now. I got $50. Take me up.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever heard of the pale blue dot?
Yep.
Yeah. So there's an image taken by Voyager of Earth, and it is still the farthest image of Earth we've ever taken.
That was a video, and there somebody did a poem or wrote something in regards to the pale blue dot.
Yeah, Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan.
And I'm going to read that when we come back from the break.
I just got chills.
It's very short, but I'm going to read it.
It's deep and
but
intense.
It's deep and intense, and damn it, I want a big lithograph of the pale blue dot. I think that's cool.
I'll make you one.
Pale blue dot.
It's the pale blue dot, folks.
Odyssey.
Have no.
Yep, go ahead.
No, dude. You know, I'm
You're
feeling
up, dude.
really
I was
good.
just trying to throw it out there.
No, you know what?
You go.
I'm going.
All right, go.
All right, celebritysoftballclassic.org. Get your asses over there. Hey, if you can't make it, you still want to support it because this is going towards two amazing veteran organizations doing awesome things. One of them is helping children of sex trafficking. Craig Sawyer, the Sawman. And you want to donate, just go to celebritysoftballclassic.org and you can just donate right there. They would greatly appreciate it. We would greatly appreciate it. But boom, Abnormal Realities on our Friday night right here. I got El Felipe.
That's me, baby.
That's right, man. And I am Rocky freaking the Meatball Stucci. We're going to go catch our breath. When we come back, we got more to talk about. OdysseyRadio.com, abnormalrealities.com. Brother Ron Phillips, take us home.
All right, guys. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh!
We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logo designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and would be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Do you have fewer than 3 bowel movements a week? Are your stools dry, hard, and or lumpy? Your stools are difficult or painful to pass? Do you have stomach aches and maybe stomach cramps? Do you feel bloated and nauseous? Do you feel that you haven't completely emptied your bowels after a movement? Well, if that's the case, then the chances are pretty good you are dehydrated. So what you need to do is go to www.insanecustomtumblers.com. We have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of images that you can purchase for your personalized tumbler today. If you're looking for a custom design, we can help you with that. Insane Custom Tumblers is the one-stop shop for you. Once again, go to insanecustomtumblers.com. Again, that is insanecustomtumblers.com. Use code INSANE20 for a 20% discount today. InsaneCustomTumblers.com. Poop well, my friends. Poop well.
Welcome back to Abnormal Realities, folks. I'm Ron Phillips. That's Rocky Stucci. Thanks for sitting through our commercials. Those are our daytime businesses, if you will.
Poop well, my friends.
Yeah,
Poop well.
Poop well. Rocky spent hours coming up with all of that stuff.
3 hours. 3 hours.
Does your stomach hurt? Do you feel like you got to take a dump all the time?
And when you poop, you just don't feel fulfilled? Like you haven't been emptied? Well, folks, because that is you're dehydrated.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Come on, Phillips.
Yeah, we're gonna play this again, or we're gonna play this. This is a different promo for the Celebrity Softball Classic. Check it out.
It's time for the 2022 Celebrity Softball Classic at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas.
What up, everybody? TK Tim Clunn here at Globe Life Field with my man, Rocky Stucci, the emotional meatball. He will be hosting the Celebrity Softball Classic. He will be the host with the most. That's the voice you're going to hear, calling all the plays here for the Celebrity Softball Classic. What you got for us
Don't
today,
screw this up.
Folks,
Don't screw up the date.
Is like you do every year. I think this is my 5th year. You need to get down here, Globe Life Field. So September 11th.
Oh, you screwed
June
it.
11th.
Pressure, bro.
June
Pressure.
11th will probably be better.
Get down here June 11th for the Celebrity Softball Classic. TK is going to give you guys a lineup of the amazing artists, professional athletes, actors, and of course the ones that hold the most, the veterans, the men and women that have given so much for the United States of America. We're going to honor them, we're going to represent them, and we are going to play some ball. Folks, that is June 11th, right here, Globe Life Field.
CelebritySoftballClassic.org. That's where you can see all the rosters. There's only about 80 people per team. There's something for somebody in that roster. So
if you're
we'll
not
see
there,
you now.
we can't be friends. That's all I'm saying. Don't worry
Sorry.
about it.
Zeke.
Tickets on sale now at CelebritySoftballClassic.org.
Woo!
For
There
event
it
promoter
goes.
TK Klund and announcer Rocky Stucci, I'm Ron Phillips. We'll see you there.
Oh,
What are you doing?
oh. Man, you came there at the end. Wasn't expecting that part and it just touched my soul.
Yeah, I did, didn't you?
Look at Petey.
Celebrity Softball Classic. Cannot wait. That's June 11th for us. I'm
Look,
sure
it looks
we'll
like
be.
he has two big diamond toes.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be shooting live video and
Yep.
stuff, streaming it out for several days beforehand and during the game. So
We just do it.
look for us then. Look for us then. That's a Saturday, folks.
I do have to go over the names so I don't mispronounce anybody.
Correct. Yeah, you'll want to do that
I
because
don't
there are
want to go
some
like
funky names.
Ron Phillips is.
There are some funky names out there.
Funky,
Did you hear what he
funky,
said?
funky names.
The roster is 80 people per team.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
That's a
Little
lot
light.
of lot
You're
of
a little light.
celebrities and
It's more about that.
yeah.
It's more about just creating something that there's
But
going to
this
be
year,
something
though,
for everybody.
We've got Emmitt Smith. I saw him post that today. We're gonna have Dak Prescott.
Yep.
We're gonna have Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, we're gonna have several ball players, and I think there's a couple of actors and actresses coming.
Irving's going to be there. Oh, I'm doing it right now. I'm pulling it up.
Oh, you got the roster.
Yeah. So I was just told by Lisa, who's played for the Minnesota Vikings. I got to see it first, but there's going to be some rodeo dudes. So
Yeah,
ladies,
Yeah, PBR.
apparently you ladies think they got nice butts. Okay, I do rodeo shit.
Mm-hmm.
So does Ron.
No, I do not.
Would you ride a bull?
No,
Yes, you would.
No,
How
I would
much?
not.
How much?
I'm sure there's a number, but it
Okay,
has to be
kind of-
high
how- kind of-
because I want my family to be
No,
taken
no.
care of when I die.
Just like a kind of a bull that's kind of washed up. You know what I'm saying?
He will still kick my ass. I'm not going to do it.
He'll just be able to give a little jump. He'll just be like, because his left leg hurts.
I'll be going for 8 seconds and end up with like 0.3. As soon as he comes out of that gate, I'm jumping off.
And then your hand's going to get stuck and you're going to get dragged all over the ground.
Probably.
I'll be like, Phillips!
You can be the clown that saves me.
Dude, I always kind of wanted to try the rodeo clown, but my brother rode a bull when he went to Mexico. It was just a little bull.
How'd
right?
that work out?
He lasted about a second. The second the thing said,
He was gone.
all of a sudden he saw his boots up in the air. It just said,
There's no way, if you haven't trained for that, there's no way your legs can wrap around that bull and hold on. There's just no way.
no, I think you prepare more to fall off than to actually ride it.
Well, you have to.
So mentally, you're locked in that the second this thing moves, I ain't going to die. I'm going with the fall, and I'm going. And you
That's
do
true.
it. And you
That's
drop
true.
and roll. $1,000.
Hell no.
$5,000.
No, I'm telling you.
50,000.
The number has got to be 6 figures.
All right.
I'm sorry, 7 figures.
No, I'm going 850,000.
No.
850,000
No.
cash on the table for you to get your ass on a bitch bowl, dude. That's like an old beat up, washed up prostitute bowl.
Maybe.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
maybe.
Drooling, blinded one eye,
All right,
gashed out.
Put that picture back up.
Oh, forgot about that.
All right. So I told you guys I was going to read this. So I want you to listen to it. This was Carl Sagan. He wrote this, and it goes along with the pale blue dot image that was taken by Voyager of Earth. And quite honestly, I'm not real sure you're going to be able to see it on the screen, but I'm going to go ahead and put it over there.
Well, that's
This-
kind of the point.
Yeah. This narrow angle color image of Earth, dubbed pale blue dot, is a part of the first ever portrait of the solar system taken by Voyager 1. And this is by Carl Sagan. Consider again that dot, Earth. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there on a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Carl Sagan, Pale Blue Dot, A Vision of the Human Future in Space. There is something crazy about that in the fact that when you look at this picture and you try to fathom the size of our universe,
Can't.
there is no possible way that we are the only thing out there.
No
there
way.
cannot be.
We can't even, as much as we want to talk about it and have conversations about it and try to understand it and talk all this science that we know or try to understand, that little dot created a science that they think that we understand everything that is surrounding that little dot, which is pretty wild to me. But I don't know.
So a couple of more comments on Voyager. It still amazes us. On November 28th, 2017, a set of thrusters aboard it successfully fired up for the first time since November 1980, after 37 years without use.
And how do they do that? Just
They
remote
send it-
control?
yep.
It's a signal that goes through space that will start up rockets.
Yeah. Today, only 4 out of 11 scientific instruments on Voyager 1 are still active. These instruments are being used to collect data on magnetic fields, solar winds, and cosmic rays outside of our solar system. On August 25th, 2012, Voyager became the first spacecraft to cross the heliopause, the vast bubble-like region of space that surrounds and is created by the sun, and enter the interstellar medium.
Oh, that sounds like a place I want to go for vacation.
Wow.
Yep, I want to go for vacation. Yeah, it's weird to me when I ask the question because it's just weird that something could be literally trillions of miles away, right? Trillions. That's how far you said, right?
Trillions, 14.
Right.
Yeah.
And yet we can still shoot a signal to the thing to start rockets. I just think that's kind of actually incredible.
The crazy thing to me, and you know, there's an app that you can download for your computer, and I used to have it. I don't think I have it anymore, but it had to do with the solar system and space and things like that. And you could see physically how fast light travels in real time. And it would show you a picture of the sun and some of the surrounding planets, and you would click the button and you would see this little sphere, kind of this ring, getting wider and wider from the sun, because that's where it would start. And literally watching on your clock, 8.5 minutes is when it crosses the earth. So you're watching light travel, and that's how fast. And when you're watching it like that, you realize that in the vast scheme of things, light doesn't travel fast at all. But the fact that 93 million miles away is the sun, and we see the light from it in 8.5 minutes. And I've said this before, if the sun blew up right now, we wouldn't know about it for almost 9 minutes.
Well, that's 9 minutes to try to
But
find
you got to
somewhere
think
hide.
about all the stars we look at in the night sky.
You realize how much food and water you got to get in 9 minutes?
That's a lot, dude. And other things you got to do, take care of.
This planet wouldn't survive.
No. Well, it would for a very short time.
Would you hug everybody you could?
Yep.
What
Sure
would you
would.
say? What would you say?
I don't know what I would say. I don't know. What
Would you say I love you, or would you say
Oh,
I'm
of course.
sorry?
No, what, both? Probably. Yeah,
And they're
probably.
going to say, is there something you haven't told me?
You would literally, I started to say figuratively. No, you would literally be on your deathbed at that point.
No, I wouldn't even talk.
Really?
I literally just saw the vision. I would just get my entire family that I was with, and we'd all just sit down and
Hold hands.
Hold hands.
Yeah.
And like just hug each other and just hold each other and just, this is it, bitches. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it strong.
Yeah.
Scared to death, but there is no alternative. There is no place or no bed you can go hide under.
So there's a movie that just came out, and you guys will probably remember it. Have you seen it? It came out in 2021.
You know, I was watching it, but I was in and out, you know.
Don't Look Up.
Yep.
Did you see it?
So I had
Some
it,
of it,
I had
yeah.
it on. I wasn't paying attention.
So Don't Look Up is kind of a comedy / disaster film. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Blanchett, and several other people in it. I think Meryl Streep plays the president of the United States. But it's about a killer asteroid hitting Earth. And there is a scene close to the end of it where it is evident that something's going to happen. So all these people are sitting around their dinner table just reminiscing.
Yep.
Just talking.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, what do you do?
But you know, there's going to be a part of the population of people that go into major panic and they'll go do bad things. You know, all the dark, sinister desires they had, they figure they can get away with it.
Yeah. But I mean, for what?
But see, that's how we look at it because, you know, we're civilized.
Yeah.
There's some people that aren't, and you'll see that at that time. But I'm just coming over and giving you a hug real quick, and then I got to get back home.
I got to get back home.
You know what I'm saying?
It takes you 10 minutes to get here. Why waste all of that time?
I got a shortcut.
I'll meet you halfway.
Halfway. You're like, yo, Misty, I love you. I'll be right back.
That's true, Thomas. When you look out into the night sky and you look at stars, not planets, stars, you're literally looking, you know, years, sometimes millions of years into the past. It's your present, but it's that star's past. I mean, that is phenomenal when you think about it. How does one's mind fathom that?
We probably could if we weren't so closed off as a species, really. We probably could.
I mean, I look at...
No, not fathom it. Not fathom the fact of what you just said. But I think we would more universally understand the process is bigger than us. Right now, now as a species, we think we own the process. We think we have all the answers. We think we have all the science, and we don't know shit. I don't care. Say what you want. We really... Another 100 years, they're going to look at us as freaking primates.
Yep.
You know,
that's
like
exactly
cavemen.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I need a hug.
You know, I think I've said this before. I was watching Neil deGrasse Tyson, sorry. I was watching him give a speech one time. What?
Nothing.
I was watching him give a speech one time about aliens coming to the planet, or aliens, you know, monitoring our planet, and him saying, you know, consider that an alien species, maybe far more technically advanced than us, but let's just say they're 10% smarter than humans.
That's a lot.
He said, we are 10% smarter than apes.
Sounds about
monkeys,
right?
right?
Yeah. I believe that.
The way we look at apes and monkeys now is what this alien, and that's only if it's 10%, is the way they are looking at us now.
I wonder if the government tried to...
He said, why would you try to land on a planet when it's really the planet of the apes? You see what I did there? You know what I'm talking about?
Dude.
I'm just saying.
We're that species.
Yeah.
We're the ones that somebody's going to accidentally land here and lose their shit. We're going to have the Mark Wahlberg just land here out of nowhere. Right? It was Mark Wahlberg in there.
Mark Wahlberg, good for you. In the new Planet of the Apes, yeah. Charlton Heston in the old.
I was going to say that next.
Yeah, no, and the James Webb Space Telescope, the new telescope is out there. They finally got it aligned, finally got all the mirrors set up. They're starting to take pictures and starting to do their scientific stuff now, and they're bringing back phenomenal photographs. And it's not like we didn't see phenomenal photographs from Hubble and all the other telescopes that are out there. But this thing can look so far into the past.
Well, that's crazy how we have to say it like that.
I know.
Right? It just got the picture, I think, of the Milky Way's biggest black hole.
Well, I don't know if that's what
I posted it.
It wasn't the James Webb that got that.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, but the black hole image was just finally taken, and I want to say it was the European Space Agency or something like that that grabbed that image. But and this is the one Rocky's talking about right here.
Sagittarius.
That is
whatever.
That is the first image of the black hole at the center of our galaxy.
That's a lot of language there, bro.
There's some blackness in that hole.
Oh.
Pause for effect. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's some blackness down in that.
Did I hear something that I should have reacted to all of a sudden?
No, why?
I heard hole.
And you're going to react to it because I said hole?
All right. So, Phillips, when you die, I got to go talk to Misty. We're going to have a meeting here after the show. I'm going to put you in a little aspirin bottle and shoot you up.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Because then we're going to make one of these out of you. We're going to turn it into concrete.
Okay. Quite honestly, I don't give a damn what you do with me at that point.
Are you going to haunt me?
Oh, I'm doing it.
Okay. So the deal is whoever goes first,
You
we're
got to let
haunting the other one.
You got to let the other one know
What?
that
What do you mean?
that there's something on the other side, right?
Well, how are we going to do it?
I don't know.
For some reason, there's rules because obviously we don't have these
I get that.
conversations where everybody says, it is. You know, seriously, just when you see the light, just jump right into it. You're going to be all right. Just follow it. We don't ever get that confirmation back. We always get a, I hate your face, punk.
I'm going to be on your I'm going to be on your what do you call it? Your spirit box. I'm going to go, Rocky.
You be, Rocky, you're a bitch.
So
would,
wait,
too.
but before we get out of here tonight, you got to tell us about your conversation with Lenny.
Oh, it was kind of weird. All right.
Did you post that?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't know.
You sent it to me.
I did. And
Yeah.
I just played it for the girls, and that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. But it was feeling weird in my room. And I haven't been able to sleep all week. I'm tired, right? I'm exhausted. And you think any normal person, the second they hit that bed, they're like,
Yeah, out.
no.
That's usually about the time my brain starts kicking into overdrive.
But the energy was weird in the room. And I guess you kind of get used to it, right? So when you feel it, you know it's something.
Right.
You just automatically sick. I said it at the Hill House all the time. I'm like, Ryan, something's by me right now. I'll show you my arms. And my hair was like straight up. I was proud of it, actually. But anyways. So I started the spirit box and I'm like, okay, I'm going to record it because if something did come through, then it's just going to be a bullshit story. Ron's going to be like, oh, really? That happened? And then go back down on his computer because there's nothing to substantiate it, right? So I videotaped it. And so the first time the name came through, it was Lenny. And I probably could play it.
That's up to you.
Because I sent it to you on Messenger. We got time. I'll play it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go
Bring it
over
up
here.
over there and let's see. I got to turn your volume up. Are you plugged in?
I'll play it.
Okay. Oh,
Hold on,
you got
let
to
me
turn
go
Bring it
over
up
here.
over there and sorry.
I got it
Let's
right
see.
here. We're good. We're good. We're good. That is professional radio, folks.
You got to, yeah.
All right. We're good there. All right. So here this is.
Okay. Here we go.
What's your name? What's your name? If I miss it now, I'll go back and listen back. So I apologize if I'm not hearing you. What do you-
Yeah. It's just doing a little uncomfortable silence for those listening.
Lenny? Did I hear Lenny? Why are you here? Scared? Is that what you said? How many of you are here?
Said that twice.
Yep. Oh, that's it. It started over.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So I don't
Lenny-
know. Yeah. Okay. So now, so the first time it happened, the first Lenny, I put headphones on because I wanted to make sure, but I didn't want to sit there and edit that audio at all. So everything I
Yeah.
heard was straight video, and it absolutely says it, but you don't hear the at the beginning,
Yeah.
right? The second time, easy as hell to understand it.
Right.
But it was just weird because I was feeling, and you probably heard a couple other voices in there too that could possibly be something, but I didn't really give gravity to it. I don't know why. I didn't want to sit there if I couldn't really understand because one of them sounded like it said Libra, and I'm like, Libra, and then there was one more right after that was a woman again, might have been the same one that said Libra and said something else. I just didn't try to figure out what it was said. I just wanted to go for the obvious because I knew who I was sending it to.
What's cool though is it was answering your questions.
Mhm.
What's your name?
That was literally
Why Are You Here?
from a 3-minute session that I did. 3 minutes. And that was what, a minute? That was a minute 10. So that's a minute 10 session out of a 3-minute session.
And you said, why are you here?
Yep.
Scared.
That was pretty
And then
clear.
you said, how many are you? How many of there are you? And it said many twice.
Right.
Yeah.
And so let me say that when you hear it like that and you hear it twice, I don't know. I can never say it is 100% legitimate what I think it is, right? But when you hear it twice like that, it was like either somebody put the effort in to say it twice or they kept repeating it so they hit the whatever, or it was two people. But when you hear it twice, then all of a sudden you're going through all those channels. What are the chances that you're going to get that word twice, back to back, scan it through channels?
Correct.
You know, that's all I got. Thank you very much. Good night, Texas. But yeah, so because I was getting hits and the way I was feeling, the best thing for me to do was to stop. Because if I would have continued to try to communicate with what was there, because there was something there.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Nothing threatening.
Okay, but why? Why did you have to stop?
Because if I would have continued to try to communicate with whatever it was, then it could have been more aggressive at trying to communicate with me and or have brought other things with it.
Okay.
And I don't want to empower it, and I don't want to accommodate to a fact that something comes to my home knowing that I'm going to communicate with it because that's my home, my rules type of thing. So every time I feel uncomfortable, I'm going to feel pressure to start the spirit box, or my freaking light will be thrown off my freaking...
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
So, because we were doing that up north.
Yeah.
I mean, we were way deep into it. Some of the best DVPs I ever got were right in my freaking living room. And it got to the point to where, no joke, one time bread just came flying off our counter. Flew off our counter onto the floor. We had a light. It was a hobby light. You had to plug it in and unplug it because the switch that turned it on and off was jammed. We never used it. We just plugged it in when we wanted it on. And one day we're sitting there just watching probably some dumbass paranormal show or something. And all of a sudden we heard click, click. And the light turned off by itself. Or turned on by itself. It's a click, click. So it turned off and then turned back on and the power came on. Don't ask me how it happened, but it freaked us the hell out.
Yep.
Freaked us out.
That would have freaked me out.
Just hearing the clicks, because I couldn't even do it. You'd have to get a screwdriver.
Yep.
And if anything, you'd break it. And all of a sudden it just like click, click.
A lot of that stuff is unexplainable. We get that. But, you know,
something's playing with you.
But we can also assume that something's playing with you.
Hell yeah.
Something's making that happen.
I'll be like, yo, Phillips, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's what I'm going to do when I'm in spirit. I'm going to be like, Phil Phillips.
Folks, thanks for hanging with us for our Freaky Friday night.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thanks for hanging with us. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you're right. Don Newen posting big old bull balls on
They were
Facebook.
impressive. I thought they were new.
Yeah.
Odyssey, like, Don?
OdysseyRadio.com, abnormalrealities.com, and of course, RomikaDesigns.com and InsaneCustomTumblers.com. Those are the places where you can find us out there. We do have more shows. We had a phone call from a guy wanting to do a show today. So we're going to be adding more shows, and we want to thank you for hanging with us this week. Next week, I don't know. Let me look real quick while you take us out, Rob.
Oh, damn it. All right. Hey, next week we got guests. But if we don't, it's going to be us.
We actually only have one guest next week so far. It is Scott Taylor from the Afterlife Files. Dr. Scott Taylor from the Afterlife Files. That's on Odyssey Radio, by the way. So,
hey.
Another show host.
Hey, you guys have a fantastic weekend. We love the hell out of each and every one of you. From Mount Phillips, I'm Rocky Stucci. Abnormal Realities, kids. Phillips, take us home, baby.
See you guys. Have a good weekend.